Hello and welcome back to Metaphor. So I've tried to do a recap like 4 or 5 times now. Just kept restarting the recording and trying to do a recap. I give up. Go watch the last episode if you missed it. A lot of stuff happened. But we are the prince. I guess that's the main thing. We had a hair color change. A classic anime hair color change. And I have a new archetype that is badass. Best archetype. Here's one thing I wanted to do now that we've heard the voice. And more, it says he recognizes them.
Ultimate power.
Archetypes draw their power from thy soul. The heroes of old perished only possessing one. Yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many. Find thou the ultimate heroic embodiment, that which eluded thy predecessors. More what? You liar. I thought for sure Moore would finally say something. Okay, let me see if I'm supposed to be able to walk around. Okay, so we're limited to here. I'm gonna go talk to Moore first, though.
Now, where was I?
Go. This is very important.
Would you look at this?
New archetype. Yep. Oh, we gotta talk to Kat. So who's plateauing all this? There's gotta be more to that.
I've been waiting.
Well, there's something I wanted to point out to you. You've awakened the Prince archetype. The power within your way of life has influenced even your allies, and now signs of a power beyond imagination present themselves. It is the power of a true hero, one who shares and supports the perspectives of the sovereign, such as a royal archetype. Okay, good. I was hoping he would talk about this. I hope you'll let me witness its power come to fruition. In response to the protagonist's true awakening, his allies can now study a royal. The requirements are difficult, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally.
Do make yourself at home.
You didn't tell me anything. What's the requirement? Stroll, how do we make you a super samurai? The last samurai.
Well.
You didn't tell me anything. Such confidence. Yes, I dare say that expression suits you. In this world of chaos, I know that many have already lost their way, lost sight of themselves. Yet you carry onward. Gently you take their hands and lead them. And that kindness is your greatest strength. Do my words sound strange? I only aim to thank you in advance. A new future awaits, one I cannot predict.
You have my deepest gratitude.
You've gone above and beyond my hopes, not only as a colleague in my studies, but as a friend. Thank you.
What would you care to know?
Royal. Oh.
All right.
The Prince archetype you've awakened to is most unique. It possesses a power no other archetype has. Notably, it can support all syntheses. Your presence alone will make it dramatically easier for your allies to unleash synthesis. That said, this also means a greater burden on you. It'll be upon you to keep a watchful eye on your remaining magic. Yeah, that's true.
What would you care to know?
If I'm part of every synthesis, then it's just going to use all my MP. Oh, I knew it. Okay. There it is. Royal Warrior, Royal Knight, Thief. Juno, what's going on here? Is it because I haven't learned Persona Master yet? Oh, yeah, because we're not done with them. That makes sense. Vorpal Blade? Okay, good. Okay, that's good. Concentrate. Basic attack power. Brave Blade. Slash by 30. Deals weak physical to 8 times? Oh, it's this move. I know this move. I think it's got a slightly different name normally. If wielder defeats an enemy with a physical attack, no turn icon is lost. Okay. The completed embodiment of power. demonstrated by Stroll's way of life, a world-changing pillar of power that braces the new ruler through duteous valor, with slash attacks that can target multiple foes and skills that bolster the party. It excels at even the odds. Damn. Okay, these two we've already had. This is Severe Charm AoE. Wow. Okay. Why the question mark? Well, what is it? What do you have to learn? Oh, it's something I haven't unlocked. It's probably Berserker. Or not Berserker, but Destroyer. They would do that. Damn it. Elemental Master. Okay. Okay, you still get your Provoke. Status elements in 1 turn. Great. This is also great. That one's okay. There's a barrier that nullifies 1 non-almighty attack for 1 ally. Oh, damn. Pierce by 30. 15% chance of repelling everything. Okay, Omni counter. It just combines Dark Knight and Paladin. Adds 1 turn icon. The turn after Proclamation skill is used. What? So this uses a turn icon and then you get 1 back? Oh. That's amazing. Complete embodiment of power demonstrated by Hulkenberg, a world-changing pillar of power that defends a new ruler through noble virtue. Performs well in both attack and defense, demonstrating proficiency in all situations. Ooh, AoE Ultimate Guard. Awesome. And then these. Okay. Light and dark AoE with debilitate. Jesus. This is not the place to be reading these with that audio, the song so loud. Oh, what are you? Oh, study 2 things you don't even know. Okay. Adamant Blade, quick changing arts. Okay, so you keep most of your ninja stuff. High chance of stealing a rare item. Higher agility equals higher success rate. Okay, greatly increase accuracy evasion. Awesome. At start of battle. Heavy physical to all. May 1-hit kill. Ooh. Depletes all of an enemy's turn icons if their attack is dodged. No way. Ooh, oh, that makes this really good. Completed embodiment of power demonstrated by Heisby. A world-changing pillar power that shadows the new ruler with gallant spirit. With its excellent evasive abilities, it steals enemy actions and reaps lives with 1-hit kills. God killer still. Okay, and this one that removes literally everything from an enemy. And another one that removes buffs. Okay. Awesome. And then no one else I can look at right now. That is great. That is great. Is this book doing something yet?
What's this?
All right.
Okay. It's looking pretty apocalypsy outside right now, so. This looks like research documents on Prince Archetype. From time immemorial, there have been heroes who were born into greatness rather than achieving it solely by their deeds. The one who embodies the virtues of all heroes, standing magnanimously above them, there is no need to name him, for he has been called this since antiquity, Prince. Does this archetype truly exist? What powers does it hold? Whatever truths are behind this mystic force have been lost in time. But much will be expected of this royal hero. He must protect the people's livelihoods and the safety of the country with his life. This can't be accomplished alone. True strength comes from knowing one's allies well enough to combine their strength in battle. Let no prince forget this truth.
Incredible.
So this archetype can use almighty attacks and wield a wide variety of weapons and magic. What, weapons? It also pairs well with the other archetypes to use a wide range of synthesis attacks. Excuse me, Gallica, did you just say it? Oh, you got my hopes up. When she said weapons, I thought maybe he could use everyone's weapons, because that would be amazing. Nope. Thank you, though. Mysterious name. My name.
That reminds me.
Oh, you figured out that part that we can't read? The parts that we can't read are written in old language, world language, right? Were you able to find out anything else?
The truth of the matter is...
Somewhat, yes. However, it raises more questions than it provides answers.
What?
What do you mean? It's all names. The parts written in the old world language aren't part of a spell at all. It's a list of countless
Not
names.
quite.
Then again, perhaps that's the type of spell it is to begin with?
No way!
Really, kind of creepy if you ask me. Whose names are they anyway? I can't make heads or tails of all this seeker and royal magic business. Perhaps the royal magic isn't the kind of spell we've assumed it is. The floating palace, the way the spell reads the hearts of the people and protects candidates from assassination. Perhaps there are deeper truths, but beyond the magic's individual aspects. The former king's greatest wish was to guide the kingdom to reform. I assume what's written there is the crux of his endeavors to that end.
That's right.
I'm not confident in my ability to decipher any further meaning from it. When or if you recall anything, I would appreciate it if you'd examine the scroll for me. There's more?
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
I thought for sure that scroll would be done with. Okay. That was a lot.
So irreverent.
It's absurd. And what can I even do? One guard can't hold back a riot. Right, Your Highness? Prince. That's what you are, aren't you? And you're responsible for this too. It's not me that should be up in those blasted gallows. You should be putting this country back to its right senses. You hear me?
So irreverent.
Hey,
No time for detours.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
What the? Oh, he's finally dead. Yeah, that guy. Now's the age of power. It is time for the righteous to serve up a reckoning. This dead man is only the beginning. Those accursed nobles hoarding the money that's rightfully ours. Their very existence is a sin. Wait, no, that's not him. Their very existence is a sin. Drag every last one of them out here, I say. Yeah, kill all the nobles. Hold up. What happened to the guy then? It's too late to help the victims. Ah, shit. No, that's a Clemar. I think. Yeah, it's a Clemar. Damn. I thought for sure that guy got his, the main Gallo guy. Is this him? No, it's a peasant. Even with the city in such a state, this man refuses to budge. I feel like I've seen him more and more like him. Ugh. What a mess. To be honest, if I half understand how he feels. The town's in complete chaos. Sometimes even I just want to give up on everything.
Tom's a shite, this has.
Every bloke on the block's gone crazy. Is this Luis's fault, or is it yours? No, it doesn't matter. People are fighting each other on their own. Total rubbish, the lot of them. Fighting in a city that's poor enough as it is. Stealing from each other, what's the point? Chaos. That's the point. Just a random dog and a mouse hanging out together on a dead body.
Luis is the only one left.
Okay.
Let's move.
We've cleared everyone out. Let's hurry inside. All right. What are we doing?
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
Kind of hard to believe.
Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head-on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Luis is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires in a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Luis is behind all these disturbances, then stopping him will only help us in the approval ratings. If we can restore civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating him. We must press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O king.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
Please tell me it just fails, and then they're like, all right, we gotta rethink this. 30 days. We can't just... Wait, there's another ferry here? Oh. We can't just go straight to the castle. All right, give me a minute. All right, phone was dying.
Oh, it's Mister.
No matter what happens, you're still you to me, mister. I'm gonna keep cheering you on forever. No matter what I say, the people of Gran Trad are going to look down on you. It's times like these where your actions will speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Luis, it'll be plain who is in the right. Who would have believed you were His Highness, the actual prince? I apologize for the less than royal accommodations, but try to have a good night. Oh, rest regardless. I have auto one. There. There's something foul in the air in Gran Trad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fervor, but there are also those who believe in us. We must press on.
Oh, hell.
Everyone is filled with so much anxiety, now they don't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. There is still a way to win. Oops. It's so different from when you were last in Grand Trad. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain in their eyes. We must remember, you've still got people on your side, Will. Let's just do what we can.
Hold
Nope.
there.
Yeah.
Your Highness.
And so His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumph and glory. In truth, I'd have liked to welcome him back with a grand feast. Ah well, the day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. My spear is ever ready to ensure that day comes.
Honestly.
First you were Luis's subordinate, and then a false prince, and now you've awakened his true highness. None have walked so strange a path as you, and after all this, you still mean to be king.
Come on.
And some turnabout, eh? Last time we were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. Now the only thing I see in their eye is fear. Damn it, people. Even if Will turned into a monster, Luis is the one making him. That's a fair bit scarier if you ask me.
Let's rest.
You said and heard enough, let's head to bed. Yeah.
Good night.
Rest well. Seriously, what's
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
Ooh. I forgot that's what the day of the hero is. So clearly that's... I just saw a crown icon and I'm like,
people who dwell in this land.
that must be it.
This voice?
Soon, naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
Well, If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the royal palace has to be stopped as soon as possible, and it's up to us to do it.
Right, thank you.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets.
So you're giving me free time now.
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. That's... Here's where we
the
are
weather
now.
is dread.
Which one?
The weather is dread everywhere.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Oh, God.
Here's where we are now.
I see.
Let's put an end to this.
Wow, that's not even max rank difficulty. What? Does anything reach max rank? Head to the royal palace, save the world from being driven to madness by Luis, the man with his ruinous aspirations for the future must not succeed the throne. Stop him. Pinnacle of evil. Challenge the airborne. Depart from the round table. You made it sound like we were forced to go in here. I was getting all ready for it, but turns out they're like, all right, tomorrow we do this. And now I'm going to spend 29 days not doing this. Due to the Magla disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread. If that wasn't bad enough, be cautious of an inclement weather called blight. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Luis and being crowned the new king. This is time to ensure you have no regrets. Prevent his distracting vision and rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives.
So?
You need to be absolutely sure that you're ready for anything before we head in. That place has definitely changed from the last time you were there.
All right then.
I don't think he remembers being
Where
there.
to?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we ever talk to that fairy in there? Or did I just ignore them?
Excuse me?
Is it them? Hey you, are you the one in this drawing? I knew it, you are. You're famous then. You know how crazy the world is right now? Mr. Famous Person. From where's it to what's it, everything's gone weird. Really, even just flying around out there makes me feel kind of gross and sick. But this place feels better. So, Mr. Famous, can you do something about this awful sky? Yep, I've decided I'm gonna leave this problem to you people folk, but I think I'll stay put for a while. I'll watch over you from here, okay? Alright.
Mister!
I have drawings for you. That one? Wow, so pretty. The leaves are so red and the snow is so white. Drawing makes me so excited. I told her. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Gran Trad. I have one in the air, too. Wait, where's the Gauntlet Runner? The Gauntlet Runner was dead center on the... It's fine. Decaying estate.
Wow!
Huh? Mister, did you really go to the top of the cloud? There was a building in the sky. Is it in Gran Trad, too? I told her all about it. I see, so there's really a place like that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang him up. I'll stop feeling lonely. Okay. Ever since the color of the sky went funny, everyone's been acting kind of weird, too. They all have the same look on their face, and they fight all the time. Mister, if you become king, will things go back to normal? Maybe.
Smash it all to bits!
On the surface, a flying castle sounds romantic. A shame Luis is waiting inside. Regardless, are you ready? No.
You're right.
Smash it all to bits!
Watch all my party members be locked until I go in. No, Basilio's good. Barden's good. I do want to finish Barden. Oh yeah, you're done. I just forgot to check that. There's room for 2 more photos, 1 on each side. Potentially. If you were half as diabolical as Luis makes you out to be, well then, I doubt Fabian and Maria would rely on you so much. Though I suppose the support of the hushed honeybee doesn't mean all that much in the grand scale of things. But believe me, mate, we'll be on your side until the very end. You can always let your guard down around here.
Hey!
You really intend to infiltrate that giant face in the sky? You got quite the knack for grandiose undertakings, you know that? Well, we're well aware, but this is something we have to do. Otherwise, Luis will become king. You can't just stand by and let that happen. I see. Unfortunately, I haven't got much info on that place. Not exactly the kind of place anyone could just waltz into. There have been sightings of a monster stalk in the skies around the place. I suppose that these days, and there's no telling what kind of fiends may appear. Regardless, I'm confident that you'll be able to pull through all of this.
Whatever you can do.
Remember all the trials you have already claimed victory over, and know that you'll do the same to Luis. I place my faith in you. That's right, our past experiences have shown us we can overcome anything. Don't worry, we can do this. What the hell? Okay.
Hey!
Those are all found in a butcher in Grand Trad. But then there's the Lord of the Lake. You want them, you're going to have to fish them. Oh, God. Yourself. Certainly no harm pulling up your own catch anyway, so why not try it? So the only fish I can't buy is Lord of the Lake.
Hey!
Those 3 are all sold by the butcher. He's been stocking up lately. If it's a meat dish you're after, there's no one I can recommend higher. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Hey!
Those 3 sold on Idol's Day at the stall in Brilehaven or Virga Island, I believe. You can get gel dust by harvesting them for monsters, otherwise check out the stalls in Virga. You can get Dream Eater Moth and Luma Bee by campfires. Yeah, these are all... I think it's just summarizing all the possible spots, because I don't know why you wouldn't know by now. What would food made with monster parts even taste like? Not that I want to come anywhere near it.
Hey!
White Peach Turnip and Rock Beans Butcher. There's a stall that sells red grass. I know that too. Haven't heard anything about someone selling gauntlet shrooms. You have a gauntlet runner, yeah? Wouldn't it be faster to check the nooks and crannies? I have plenty of those now.
Hey!
Water Merchant at the square in front of Grand Trad's got some new things. Mellow milk, fragrant spice, briny salt, and Orgo sugar. And Altabury wheat flour too. Water shop in this town pretty much has it all. Huh. I don't hear much about anyone selling Queen's Honey Jar, but what I have heard, though, is that some fishermen reel that up instead. Oh, fine. Water shop in Virga Island has 1 or 2 in stock? Yeah. Oh. That was it? Thank you, sir.
That damned Luis.
That fiend, Luis, he's not been named king yet, and he waits in the royal palace. The man is arrogant beyond sense.
What should we do?
We cannot permit such insolence. Shall we ascend? Nope.
It's true.
I don't really want to be around the people outside because they're all so weird lately. The people in here feel nice and warm, though. I wonder why. It's like there's this optimism in here. And it's gotten stronger since you came in, actually. I can feel people's hearts unwinding. Pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? I wish the people outside were like this. Just like that, they're gone. Grius would have been taken aback to see the prince dueling Luis. No, on second thought, this is exactly what that man would have wanted. Alright. I doubt anyone's up here. Okay. We have a lot to look over. This entire episode, probably. I'm not going to spend a day, probably. I'm going to plan some stuff out, but we're probably looking...
All right, then.
Yeah, we're probably picking up side quests, talking to NPCs, etc. Because the whole world has got to be updated with this news. So, give me a minute. I need to think on this. All right. Here we go. And I did go through the followers to confirm. It seems like, depending, like June is usually night, Nurse is usually night. That is 6 nights that I definitely need, 100%. Brigida, 7 nights. And then we have Barden, and then Basilio and Yufa are my daytime ones. That is a total... Yeah, it's just 6 days, so... 6 days and 7 nights to dedicate to followers, but I also need to get my virtues up, which, I mean, eventually that'll happen. I have a lot of extra time by the sounds of it. And I hope there are not too many, like, bounty or quests that send me to places, but I have a feeling there's going to be.
Oi!
Go to hell, vile human prince! Man, Luis really got everyone riled up, but that's fine, right? What's important is that we don't break over this.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
Oh. Is that him? Nothing left to say, poxy swine. This is what you get for selling out your own tribe folk.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
I don't think he's breathing. Yeah, I think he's dead. Okay, so they got revenge on him. Huh. He is dead. Basilio.
Oi!
Oi, you there, Clemar. You support Count Luis, don't you? Huh? Of course I do. Luis and I are of the same tribe and all. Good. Then you can fork over some coin then. We need some campaign funds for all the mayhem we're planning. You agree, don't you? Wow. Hey, Elda, why is everyone doing such a bad things? A lot of people are dying. Everyone says it's the Elda's fault, but that's not true, is it? Sorry, I said lots of mean things to you before. I feel bad, so please, can you make everyone stop? Wow, he's come full circle. Wait, you're standing?
Yeah.
Ah, what a sight. All my past tormentors crying and screaming their arses off. That's all it took to get him to stand up. Oh, you're not the mad guy. Who are you?
Hello.
In that outfit, aren't you the candidate who claims to be prince? If you are possessed of princely skills, then I have a task for you. There's a place some distance from Altabury called Mount Volcano. Can I ask you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there? We have that. We have a rusted sword, but the story goes that ages ago, the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became stuff of legends. It's said to be a stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I've traveled many leagues in hope of seeing it, and in fact, it's been 10 years since I first set out. It's just that Mount Volcano is a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before I found it.
Will ya?
That's why I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely, and you're sure to find other treasure there, too. What say you?
I guess so.
Hard to turn down treasure. We might find something we could use against Luis. Or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful. So that Yufa quest that felt very, very hard wasn't supposed to be done yet. That's what I'm gathering. What do you think? Want to go there? We already have it.
Much gratitude to
You'll really do it? You have my gratitude. I shall, of course, prepare a suitable reward. Not to mention the sword's yours to keep. I just want to see it.
We did it!
Nice. If we can swing it, then we get treasure and a legendary sword on top of it. Sounds kind of worth it to me. Remember, the great sword is sealed within the volcano.
Let's give it a shot.
Do we not have it already?
Let's see.
There's no unopened chest there, so the great sword is sealed with it. Actually, wait, we might already have it. You're serious. May I see it? Here you go. It's rusty, but you can see the splendor of the design beneath. Stay right here. I must polish this.
Whoa!
It's so shiny now and so ornate. So this is the legendary greatsword? Actually, no. Judging by the ornaments, this was created well after the War King's time. Something else entirely.
Nonsense you are.
I think in the end, the legendary greatsword is perhaps another myth, and I've wasted 10 years of my life searching for it. My parents would no doubt laugh if they could see me now. If you'd just stayed home and tend the fields, you would have been a happier man, they'd say.
What is there to be done?
Probably time I give up on my dream, isn't it? I should head back home. The War King is real.
Huh?
Where did that come from? Come to think of it, you're not so different from the War King. He had a mysterious power to move hearts, and his efforts changed the world. Here's someone doing the same, standing right before me. Perhaps a legendary sword isn't so far-fetched after all. Thank you, Will. You've given me the hope that the legendary greatsword is still out there somewhere. But first off, I'm due for a trip home, and when I've saved up enough money, my journey will resume. Oh, and I promised you a reward. Please, don't be modest. It's yours.
Mission accomplished.
Wisdom! I got free wisdom.
All right.
Yeah, we need a bunch more. Ooh.
Did it!
It's no legend, but it should serve you well in battle. Just what we need on a journey like ours, wouldn't you say? You say you're on a journey too, hmm? Well, perhaps maybe one day you really will stumble upon the legendary greatsword. If you do, I hope you'll come show it to me. In the meantime, I'm in your corner, O future king.
Hello.
It'd be quite the attraction to line up the swords of legend, old and new, eh? On that note, if you need anything appraised, I'm here for you. Thank you.
What now?
Oh. No one's on. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay, I'll just look at it from here. Ooh. Increase the MP cost and strength of synthesis. Oh, God. I mean, if it increases the strength, that's a lot of damage, too. Is this a good sword? I'll take it. I mean, I already had it on me, so.
Rightfully ought to be king. It's just too much.
My husband's been killed. Oh, I think I shall surely follow. What can a woman like me possibly do without a husband? I'm nothing, powerless. Oof. That's not true. All the time you spent supporting your husband, that took power. Not to mention, I've enjoyed the time we had together. You make me happy and I don't want it to end. Please calm down and consider your future. There will always be a tomorrow. Damn. I mean, I don't blame her for immediately being like, my husband's dead. I'm, you know, enter that kind of despairing mindset, but she was just immediate.
So that's what it's humans.
She'll get over it. That's a weird way to put it. No matter where you look, everyone's in an uproar. What's the plan from here, Tell me, oh great prince. How about you just gives up and obey Count Luis already? Just give in, will ya? You know you want to.
Damn it all. I guess it's over then.
I don't care who you really are. If you're truly the prince, please give us some sort of guidance. The army is completely dysfunctional. Someone needs to end this mayhem. Not it.
What in the blazes? I won't let it stand.
Look, I told you so. The country is done for. All right, now I've had quite enough. When are you going to return to your senses?
Can't bear it anymore.
I'm having a hard time too. I'm tired. I'm sick of living like this.
Let it stand.
I don't blame you. Every day for like 5 months, he's been coming back there.
Now.
Give me 4. I have 16.
What is there to be
Our
done?
face isn't even up on the rock anymore. Oh, it's Batlin. Hey, ain't you that town crier, Batlin? Mighty strange how you seem to favor that prince at the tournament. Whose side are you on? You damn sanctus bastard.
Wait.
Now, hold on. Let's stay calm. First of all, I know very well that you all hate me. I have thought about it. I might have lent the church a hand at the tournament, but in the end, I wasn't any use to anyone. But let me say this as a citizen of this country. The prince is not your enemy by any means.
Are you having a laugh?
Any enemy of Luis is an enemy of ours. You're just working for the prince, aren't you? Hurry up and get out of here, you damn cheat. No, for goodness sake. I figured this would happen, but there's really no getting through to them. He's supporting us for dear life. Thank you for trying, sir.
Hello there.
Hey!
How are things? ... Not surprised at all that you're not being recognized anymore. It's like Luis is the only one running now. Still, we're the only ones who can stop him. A twisted world built on people sacrificing each other. We'll never stand by and let that happen. 15K.
Yep.
Oh boy. It's not looking good.
It's quite fresh.
Don't tell me you're... my apologies. Would you like water? You know, the city's in a bit of a situation, but even I can see you're putting in the effort you're putting in. Truth is, I am too. I've added even more. You sure have. 100 MP to one ally? Damn. You should have, nope. You know what? I need to have at least 10 of everything on me, just in case I need to cook. There we go.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it. Fool.
The person who destroys the country and the human prince who can't protect it. We have to choose one of the two to be king. I don't even know who to be angry at anymore. What did the previous king even want, and how did it come to this? Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We should be guiding the evacuees to safety.
What'll I do?
It's all over. Sanctifex Forden is no more, and the country's already under Luis's rule. What did I even believe in?
Nothing left.
Oi, you old cogger. You're the Sanctus, ain't ya? I recognize that rotten moneyed stank of yours anywhere. Insult me all you like, but the truth is, you want that rotten money for yourself, and that's why you're threatening me, right? Quite ironic, isn't it? Do you want to be killed, you bastard? No one's coming to save you. Now take your rubbish and get the hell out of here. Dude, everyone is out of it.
How did this happen?
The city's in shambles. How did this happen? The cathedral's going to be wrecked. Wasn't Luis supposed to be on our side? At this rate, we're gonna end up dying in the crossfire.
Nothing left to do.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
Oh boy, anyone in here? How's the bounty list going?
Did you?
5th. Katharina, 2nd. Okay. When will that change? Royal Funeral showed us soldiers the truth about the limits of the state army. This feels 3 times worse. Monsters going on rampages, the city's rioting. There's nothing we can do about it. Even struggling against it feels futile. But are you going to keep fighting, Your Highness? I am. Ooh, Manor of the Ascendant. Okay, we have 3 of them. Oh god.
That's a rough one.
Much obliged for taking this contract. Everyone has been reluctant. See, this place is, well, back during a famine. A plan was hatched to save food, and it was involved abandoning people there and leaving them to die. Of course, it's an antiquated practice these days. Rumor is the resentment of these unlucky people manifested into this monster. But if this creature, the Ordemos, is left as is, it's highly likely that it'll start to terrorize the neighboring areas as well. That said, if the superstitions don't deter you, by all means take it down. I knew you looked dependable. The place is called the Abandoned Path. Ordemos won't show its face willingly. You'll have to get its attention first by going after the Pisha, a type of snake monster. The snake has sharp senses, so it reports any intruders to Ordemos, which steps in to do the fighting. They've got something of a symbiotic relationship. Once you take it down, bring back the bloodstained talisman. You'll get a reward.
Counting on you.
Informant will have details.
Let's do it.
Okay. Where's that? Oh, you. I knew it. I knew there was a place down. Well, obviously, it's like a big circle, so. Thing is, we need to get access to the forest path by land. Flying's too risky. Oh god, given the volatile weather.
We'll face danger here.
Okay, so we have to spend 2 days doing this bounty. That's 8 days accounted for total.
What a
so far.
That's a rough one.
It seems there's more than monsters causing trouble nowadays. This contract requires you to assassinate founder Sistis, the leader of some religious fanatics. And by religion, I don't mean sanctism or even pagans. This is just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to be true salvation. They believe if they die before the world is destroyed, they'll be reborn in a different one. They say the world of today is fated to end, and dying is our only means of rescue. If they keep their delusional fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be a problem. But now they're attacking people near Gran Trad in the name of salvation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going too far. They're no better than common bandits. Indeed. Security in Gran Trad's bad enough, but with all that's going on, so this death cult is pushing us over the edge. Some have even started sympathizing with their ideology. By all accounts, it's chaos in Gran Trad. So please, for the sake of Gran Trad, end these attacks by ending Bandit Chief Sistis. Got it. Thank you. Frankly, there's not a moment to lose. Just between you and me, I heard that they got their hands on a secret weapon that can kill people en masse. En masse. And brought it to their hideout. It's pathetic that they got such a thing under our nose, but the military has its hands full keeping the peace and hunting down monsters. We need you right now. Bring me the Founder's hatchet after their job's done. Deliver that and you get your reward. Got it. We don't know what we're up against, so probably informant. They're holed up north of Gran Trad in the disgraced ruins.
Let's do it.
Wow. A weapon of mass destruction?
Let's see here.
Ooh, potentially one of the last places? Who would think there'd be a ruins way out here? Just what are they planning in there? Pretty far, but we'll be able to fly. If we fly, we should arrive just before the day ends.
This place.
What does that leave? There are like no real holes. I mean, right here you could throw something, and then right here you could also put a place. I guess you could technically throw another place here, but kind of feels like the whole map's mapped out now.
That's a rough one.
I need someone to defeat a great bird monster, Coca Mordos. And you're probably the only ones who can do it. It's legendary throughout Oceania. They say it's a Cocosados that has lived for hundreds of years, growing enormously strong as a result. In the past, it's appeared near Brilehaven. Each time a delegation is formed and dispatched to kill it, but they've all failed. The best they could ever do was wound it, but each and every time, it just fled back to some skybound ruins.
I see.
So it flew back to its perfect little hiding spot and no one could chase it until we came along with the Skyrunner, because it really is up to us. Thank you. As it stands, the city's on the verge of succumbing to a total panic. In truth, the rumors about the beast are more worrying than the damage it's caused directly. The great monster bird brings plague and famine with it, they say. A plague? Is there any truth to that? It's just superstition, but in this day and age, the panic caused by such rumors can spread instantly, like flames across a parched field. The idea of this plague is adding anxiety to an already chaotic situation. A riot could break out any moment. And then we've got to stop it. Where can we find it? Those mushroom-shaped rocks out in the Brilehaven Sea. At the top of one of those, there's a rune called Manor of the Ascendant. Seems that bird happened upon the ruins some time ago and decided it'd be the perfect nest. It's not a place that just anyone can get to. There's undoubtedly plenty of danger waiting up for you up there, but there's also rumors of fabulous treasure. Yeah, at any rate, if you manage to kill it, bring back a cockatrice crest as evidence. I'll give you a reward.
Okay, then.
The cocosado that's lived for hundreds of years and got so strong that they changed its name. Should talk to the informant.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, over there. This place is on a rock, right? A ruins on top of a rock sure is weird, huh? We should be able to get there if we fly. I thought it was literally floating.
This place.
Oh. Ooh, you could put a dungeon here then, too, though. I don't know. Maybe. That seems like most of the map, though. Okay, so that is 9 days total? 9 days, by the sounds of it. Or 10. I forgot that campsite. Yeah, probably 10.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
Where am I gonna grind? I need a place with a trans crystal to grind, but I have to end an episode and not record after that if I'm planning to do that. So
Will you fight for Count Louis?
I don't know when or how I'm gonna grind, but I'm gonna grind. My goal, legitimately, is to max out every archetype for Will. I don't care about levels. That doesn't matter to me, but I want all of these to be gold. For no real reason. It's just, I really would like to see it. It would be sweet. Oh, absolutely horrid. The king, our leaders, all are lost. Every last one. No, the final word has yet to be written. Surely you've heard the rumors concerning the disgraced ruins, haven't you? Some believe it to be a bandit stronghold, but that's just a front. If we make our way there, we're sure to find true salvation bestowed upon us from God. Uh-oh. So if we don't take out that bounty, those two...
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
And that strange soldier there, he behaved this way at the Grand Cathedral as well. I was casting his eyes in this direction from across the street. Oh, I know. Perhaps he's an agent of Louis, sowing discord from within. He must be targeting the Sanctus Church where Lord Gateau is.
You little bastard, you.
Boy, you there. I heard you've been speaking ill of Louis. Mind telling me why you've been running your mouth off like that? It's just part of my job. Assuredly, you must understand. I meant no offense, truly. Nah, I don't understand it at all. Bastards like you who talk big, but refuse your own words, deserve a spot on the gallows. Oh boy. Can't shake the feeling the soldier across the street is staring at me. Well, what did I do? If he's gonna keep acting like this, then You guys have been saying this for so long. Louis's supporters are starting fights with people just because they're Clemar. I'm so terrified. I feel like my life could be over any moment. Bloody hell, man. We haven't done a thing to these people and they've all got this grudge out for us. All on account of our tribe. I suppose this must be how the Parapists have always been treated. No wonder they're all so alienated. Still, it's all a damn mess, and for what? I almost forgot. Louis just straight up took his horns off. He's an Elder. No one knows that, though. Not even... Oh, we're going to be surprised by that. In 29 days, or whatever. No, is there no end to this madness? It's everywhere. On the streets, in front of the tavern. People watch as others are being killed. I think I understand now. This is all just a dream. And when I awake, the sky will be clear, and the town and all its people will be back to normal. It's just a dream, None of this can be real. Nope.
Why did this happen? A monster for a king.
Is it Louis after all?
Man, everyone's fighting.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
You're new.
Hey?
Have you forgotten me already? Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine. Oh. Yeah, I do remember. Though I suppose that title is a little presumptuous to use in the company of an actual prince.
Isn't that?
Oh, right. We met in Martira. You used to be a chef within the royal palace. Are you still on your journey to perfect the art of cooking? Correct. I once again have need of your talents, that unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, a thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? Speak of those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine. The most they can hope for is simple fare, which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it a colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life.
Whoa.
A dish that's simple yet exciting. I like that idea, but honestly I have no idea how to make something like that.
Lovely that.
When I think about food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to mind is a sweet flavor, a nourishing lumabes. And so that everyone from wee children to elderly may eat, fluffy texture would be perfect. I see. Fluffy texture and lumabes.
If you have a spare moment.
Correct. If you manage to whip up a dish that seems promising, return here.
Let's give it a shot.
Sure. Oh! I got a Lord of the Lake out of that? Oh, I don't have to fish. And then eloquence.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
What now?
I have one recipe left that requires a Lord of the Lake. Where are my recipes? There they are. Lumabe? Wheat flour? Fluffy texture? Probably indestructible honey cake, but limp goldfish? No, that's not fluffy. Lumabe, okay. Sweeter than poison? No, not fluffy. Bedeau meat. Fluffy? Those aren't fluffy noodles, right? No, I wouldn't assume fluffy. Fluffy has to be like flour, like some sort of dough. Any more Lumabe? Nope. Well, there's a high chance it's the adamantine. That aroma, so you brought a dish with you. I will judge its worthiness. Not sure what she's looking for, but food, yeah. That one.
Lovely that.
So this is the dish you've chosen. Seems you brought me an unremarkable brownish baked good. What? Oh, on first glance. I suppose this will do. Allow me to taste it. This is, this is...
I don't know.
Oh no, he made her cry. Is it really that horrible? In days long past, with the kitchen bathed in the warmest sunlight, my mother cooked for me with whatever ingredients she had on hand. The flavor of this cake takes me back. A gentle sweetness to warm the heart and a soft texture that recalls the innocence of childhood. Yes, this is exactly what I've been seeking. Wow.
About that.
I thought for sure I was failing. So, I guess it's all right, huh? Yes, if I applied the techniques used to create this dish, I should be able to turn any plain old kitchen vegetable into an irresistible baked good. Thanks to you, I think I will be able to create what I've been seeking. Cooking that tastes good, easy to make, and brings happiness to those who eat it. You've exceeded all expectations. As promised, I present to you this reward. The gossip surrounding you has been very positive as of late. As such, I've added a bonus.
I appreciate it.
Please accept it along with my gratitude. Okay, so
Mission accomplished.
One of our follower things is get more money from quests from Alonso, but that is unrelated. Well, no, that is 100% related because the gossip's been bad about us. That's for sure. So she's just talking about the Alonso thing. That is quite a bit. We're fairly close now. Oh god, I have to do it again? Meeting you has taught me how narrow my view of the culinary world truly was. I still have much to learn about food, as well as people's hearts. My journey must go on, and along the way I will teach this new recipe that you've inspired to all I meet. Someday I hope that my cooking will bring smiles to hungry people all across the country. I'll join you.
Eh?
A charming sentiment, but you have other goals to accomplish first, yes? We will wait until those are complete. I look forward to it. I should hope that the promise of my delicious cooking will motivate you on your journey.
Spare moment.
I look forward to serving you. Until that time, I bid you farewell. Godspeed, Your Highness.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Damn.
You little bastard, you.
Where's our salvation? Hurry, oh God, destroy this world. Calm now. The time isn't right yet, so we just need to focus on the plan. Let's hear it back. When I get the sign, I slaughter the guard and open the gates. Then God will appear and kill them all. Just so. Keep it among friends, eh? It won't be long now. In fact, I just got word that they took the surrounding villages. God is gaining power. The power to offer salvation to everyone. We need to kill this damn cult leader. The army may have caught on, but they hardly care. The plan's going to go ahead without a hitch. Need to kill him ASAP. You I didn't want to have to come all this way just to question your actions, but what are you planning to do about all this? How will you fix this mess? How do we get our city back to the way it was? You're not going to take off in that runner, are you? If you do that, I'll have no faith in anything anymore. He's not even called runner fanatic anymore.
Damn Luis.
Those damn Luis supporters and supporting insurgents. If they hate the city so much, they're free to use the gate for departure. Your Highness, they are no countrymen of mine. Feed them to the dogs and trade a desert, I say. No, then we'd be no better than... They need to be in prison, though, because they're killing people. I heard someone slew that monster at Gallica Corridor. Must be one strapping chap. Whoever it was, I wonder if they could help things here. It's just as dangerous inside the city than outside of it nowadays. And that's what everyone's been saying anyway. I happen to agree.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
There, I took you to Gran as promised. This marks the end of our relationship. I'm just doing my job. What you lock it up to from here on is none of my business. Got it? Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna turn this city into a sea of flames for Count Luis. Oh boy.
What in
the... The weather's absolutely gorgeous today, and look what we have here. There's the prince just over there. Isn't he just adorable? Luis will kill you soon enough, though. Okay.
Now what am I to do?
There have been some nasty rumors about you at the hotel I work at. I knew there could never be an elder prince, that kind of thing. I know I'm just a lowly cook, but I've seen how horribly people can be treated because of their tribe. Please don't let it all this break your spirit.
Oh, that's what it's come to. What do you think you're playing at?
I knew this was all rubbish. It was all rubbish when they said you were the prince. Damned human, the people won't tolerate your tricks for long. The city's a right mess right now, and we can't be bothered with the likes of you. If the accumulator gets destroyed, it'll be another blow to the country. Damn it.
The sky.
Accumulators were produced in the consortium, exclusive commission for igniter production. They came into operation around the same time the regolith Grand Cathedral broke ground. Stonemasonry involved. Cathedral construction was labor intensive beyond mortal limits. Yeah, we know this. That sounds the same as the original. Unfortunately, the incident in the Nord Mines, one of the kingdom's greatest... Is this the same? I feel like I've read that before. The church sees this opportunity to install magma collecting machines throughout the kingdom, artificially drawing on the masses in much the same way the royal magic does. While it's true the details of the royal scepter's function are passed down only through Ukrainian kings and are not clearly known to anyone outside their bloodline, experts in magic research have long secretly theorized among each of other as the true nature of the scepter. If magma crystals naturally form in uninhabited lands, why don't they form in populous areas? The only answer that left no doubt was that something had to be constantly draining civilized areas' magma. subsequently lowering the concentration levels in the atmosphere. If that something was the royal scepter, it would easily explain the mighty power of the royal magic. Oh! A power they sought to replicate by their own means. Had the church's plot become reality, the king's authority could very well have been shattered. Naturally, openly researching such a thing would be treasonous. It was necessary to have an inconspicuous pretext that would warrant spending enormous sums of money. No such pretext was available until the closure of the Nord mines, which granted them their wish. In short, the development of magla accumulators hid a secret aim as groundswork for the Sanctus Church to steal the throne. Damn. Okay, I mean the first 2 pages, I believe, were just introducing it, because I've definitely read 90% of that. But this is interesting info. Huh. There's so many things I need to read in there. Don't worry, we'll read all of them by the end of this Let's Play, not this episode. I knew it. I saw this all coming all along. As soon as you stepped foot in the city, everything in this country was upended. It's you. It's all because of you. Give it back. Bring back the way things were before you appeared, when we had peace. I will. It's already too late. But those words of yours, you weren't lying, were you? You can't turn back time, can you? You're the only one we can rely on now. For an Elda to be our last hope, this country must truly be in a sorry state. It's awful to think about, but prove me wrong, boy. Save this country.
Right?
She can't help insulting us to the very end, but she's not completely wrong this time. This is our responsibility. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was almost a full circle for her. Huge 180 right here. It's all because of you. I will. You're the only one we can rely on. Man, I talk to you every time, every day, this whole game. I'll fix it. What happened here? I can't. How did you die? You were the only Clemar who'd lend an ear to my thoughts. This can't be happening. Oh, damn. Huh.
The deadline is...
The day of the hero, which will decide the next king, draws near. We must settle the score with Luis before then. Are you ready? No.
Understood.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Oh, that's who they meant. They said... They said someone you know or you're close with will be replaced. It's Godot? Closure. Oh, I can't understand why Lord Godot doesn't expel monsters like you out of the church. How absolutely horrid. We all know the Eldar are a dangerous tribe. It's written so clearly in the scriptures. And yet, both Sanctifex Forden and Saint Rella have... Yeah, it was written in crayon by a 2-year-old. Closure it. What brings you all into the church? Godot, we should be asking you the same thing. Do I really look so out of place within a place of worship now? Well, yeah, I suppose I do. We have lost both His Eminence Forden and Rella, and now the city's overrun with Luis's rabble. I must admit, even I have come to the point where I've lost my way. I dedicated myself to the protection of sanctism, but now I find myself without the means to do so. I have become what Rella refers to as the weak. No, based on her words, I've been weak all along, incapable of doing anything on my own. Chief of the monk army in name only, I recognize it now, and yet, even with our leaders gone, I still believe in God, though I know not what I can do to help. I surmise that if I couldn't stand tall within the church, then nothing would get done. Rest assured, I have no intention of making an enemy of His Highness the Prince either. From this point on, if you require assistance of the church, I shall lend you my ear. Now then, what may I do for you?
Whoa.
Wow, I didn't expect that, but this means that Rella's words managed to reach even someone like him. Thank God. No, for the congregation, our congregation to come under threat. Closure, please stay safe. Unfortunately, I'm powerless in this matter, unlike His Eminence Forden or Rella. What can I do? You can purify nothing because I don't have anything that I care about right now. Yeah. I mean, I need those. Well,
all right, then. Go.
Good to know that he's, well, actually not good to know that he's lost, but I mean, character development. He'll get there, and then he'll believe in us. It seems safe inside this store for the time being. One step outside, though, and the mob is ready to trample you. If I didn't have an igniter capable of fending them off, I'm afraid I would have been off with my head.
Welcome.
I have nothing. Did you get new stuff? No.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh, what
Ma'am?
a pity.
There are rumors circulating that you're a monster, but I don't believe a word of it. How could someone so young to even be a monster? At times like this, the least I can do is offer you some food. Here you are. Please don't give up. Thank you.
I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas.
That's just drowned all our troubles in ale. This country has nothing left to look forward to. Absolutely nothing. You got that right. I'll simply remain here forever. I'd rather die drowning in booze than leave this tavern.
Hey!
Oh well, if it isn't the prince. Aren't you worried about being seen in a place like this? Okay. This is the same, but that's new.
You are.
Am I fit to be king? Huh. For whatever reason, customers often come in for advice, but I never thought I'd be talking candidly with the prince. I'm sure you saw the corpse rotting out on the street outside my tavern. He was a regular. Most assumed he was just drunk. Just a drunken and idiot. That said, he most certainly was not. At least not always. There was a time when he was researching magic and history at the Mage Academy. Then the academy was forced to close and he ended up with nowhere to go. He sought refuge in the bottle and ended up like that. If you ask me, the one thing that this country's never had is a shortage of people whose lives were ruined unjustly, just like his. The country was set to collapse, with or without you. That would be a different matter if you tried to claim no responsibility whatsoever. But you know, when you did well at the exhibition, and that man out there got all giddy.
If you can
There's
help.
still hope for this country, he said. At the very least, I hope you take that to heart. Wow.
I'm out of ideas.
Thanks for the
Just can't believe it's true.
inspiration. Kind of sad that we didn't get to talk to the guy, though. No. Would you believe it? I drank too much and made myself drowsy. Maybe while I slumber here, the commotion outside will hopefully work itself out on its own.
I'm out of ideas.
All right, then.
You're gonna need 30 days of sleep, sir.
Let's go.
The sky.
This bloody sky, everything I've feared is finally upon us. I can't keep dithering about what to buy. Oi, shopkeep, how much is this one here?
Hello there.
You, actually, never mind. Principal mind not to pry. Okay.
All right, then.
Let's go.
They haven't been updated since last time, so.
What'll I do?
I haven't been able to sleep with the sky like this, and worse, I'm panic eating. As you can see, it's made me gain a few, and now you can't afford the armor. Or can't wear the armor.
Ugh, come off it.
This horrid red sky is irritating me to no end. It stays red even at night. Someone must do something about it. Ooh, I can't wait to see it at night. Nope, we've been here. We're done.
All right, then.
Yeah. We are done here.
Let's go.
I'm going to go to the Gauntlet Runner, and then we're going to do the next place. This is an NPC update episode. In fact, I think I'm probably just going to... Because we have 30 days. And they're all going to be side quest stuff. For like 5 episodes. So this is just going to be like exploration 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I highly doubt these are going to get any views. But I'm going to spend whatever time I feel comfortable doing this stuff. Because I don't want to rush this.
Got it.
Even if it's just NPC updates for the rest of the episode. Still 100 though. Damn. Okay, nothing else on the Gauntlet Runner.
Where to?
Let's go.
I do need to grab a drink though. That's for sure. before we run around Martira.
Oh God, grant me guidance.
Oh man, it really is everywhere. Jesus.
Oh God.
Alright, back to it. The good news is this should be the last time I need to do these updates, although at nighttime too. Which is faster usually, but you know, still got to do it. So next episode is definitely going to involve that. Varden really brought quite the rare bird to town, didn't he? A self-proclaimed prince who's an Elda, rumored to be human. Yarns seems to be more common than truths these days, but I don't doubt ye. Rest assured of that. I get happy when I see your runner parked in town. Nothing odd about it. The sight just makes me feel safe. I trust that feeling more than some weird rumor. You've got my support to the last.
Options here.
What? Thank you. Good guy.
Grant me guidance. Hello there.
When you become king, maybe we'll finally live in a world where people can paint whatever they like. If you do, I hope you'll let me paint your portrait. That rock with the faces on it is a liar. I can't even see yours or on there at all. I don't know anybody who likes Luis. You're the king. This kid gets it.
Hello there.
Anything different? No.
Hell.
Beg your pardon?
At least everyone in town seems like they've got a new thirst for life in them. Might not be the best time to say it, but I'll say it. And we made it out of hard times, and we're tougher for it. No more shaking in our boots. The hunters are helping the guards and sharing food. Really shows ye that some people will come together in times of trouble.
Hell.
No, hell. I already talked to you. Yeah. Romantic.
You're...
Why did this happen?
That talk about you becoming all a monster. That's all bollocks, ain't it? After all, you were so kind, even to common folk like me. Nah, I take it back. Even if you were a monster, that wouldn't change how nice you've been to me. You'll always have my support.
Pardon?
World's just in a terrible state, isn't it? So bad, even us hunters have to decided to help out the guard corps. We know the wastelands pretty well, so we're gonna help with the outdoor watch. In return, the guard corps are gonna catch all those thieves. There are more and more dangerous types wandering about lately, but if we start acting the right way, we can all help each other. Even Barden should be happy about that.
Oh, God. Now what am I to do?
So foolish, it arouses great pity.
Someone who supports Luis has been putting up posters around the city. Absolutely deplorable that this town would put forth someone who would be an ally to him. Aye, where the hell are they hiding? I thought everyone in this town was for His Highness. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Well, the fanatics are a problem, but doesn't mean you should just remove anyone who supports Luis from the town.
Close your eye.
Did you hear? That boy who solved those kidnappings are around town. Apparently he was actually a human. If that's true, then I wonder if Lady Joanna was just being used by him. The Elda do bring calamity with them wherever they go. But that boy was also the one who brought peace to the town. Just what are we meant to make of all this?
What's the world coming to?
That's interesting that they could bring it up that way. Make it seem like what we did to Joanna. Ooh.
Okay.
No matter where I go, the vibes are so bad I end up in a terrible mood. And everyone's so weird. What's up with them anyway? They'll all get back to their normal selves soon, right? Though. Totally. They were gone.
Beg pardon?
Everyone's always prattling on about how much Barden loves this town. Just how is he able to work as hard as he does? I find it a wee bit suspicious myself. Something's going on there, I'm sure of it, just like how it was with Lady Joanna. Should try trusting him. A little. Listen to you, what utter nonsense. Trust is for numpties and liars that con him. I can't trust him, no, but I would like to try, I suppose. I don't understand her.
I guess it's over then.
When I try to speak, my words get stuck. Makes people not want to waste their time on me. You can? But even so, Barden still spoke with me. Anything troubling you, he'd ask. What I wanted to hear from a parapist like me. Who knew he was the for friendly sort? He's a bloody good man, Barden is.
Why?
What'll I do here?
Alright, how's the Stairstone Market going? Doing?
Why did this happen?
Starting seeing him here in town, too. Luis back in our souls, I mean. I suppose they didn't learn from the kidnappings that you ought to keep calm in times like this.
Ridiculous.
Damn right. First off, why the hell is anyone in this city believing some ridiculous rumor about the prince being a monster? We know better. We remember the young man's name, and we remember him there with his comrades at the Viscous Alba. Same goes for his kindness, saving a little town like this and not turning his back. It's him, all right. He's the one who's truly fit to be king. You got that right. I'll not speak an ill word against that young man, even if it makes me an enemy of Luis. We stand by the laddie till the end, eh?
Why did this happen?
Unfortunately, my support is still not moving. We lost all of it. I know now's not the time to bend your ear, but I did drink with Barden for the first time in a while. He said how keen he was to have your back all the way to the end. I mean it. Some Luis supporters were raging about town, and Barden said he'll try to get through to every one of them. He's not just cracking heads, nay, that's not his way. I've known him a long time, and this new Barden, well, he's quite sound, yeah? Of course he would do that. Your Highness, thanks to you, we haven't seen too much of a dip in public order. We still get the odd Luis supporter inciting unrest, but it's nothing the Guard Corps can't handle from now on.
How did I wind up? Whatever.
I think I've acted right shameful recently. I did during the kidnappings. Even when I first heard about you, I did, to be honest. I was so anxious about trusting a human prince. But you saved our town. There's no denying that. Nope, I want to have courage like you, so I'm done being so ungrateful. I'm still afraid, but I'm going to try supporting you.
I just don't know what to do. Oh, why?
Will the sky be red forever? And will there be no more sunny days then? Worry not, honey. Blue skies are coming. Don't you worry. You've heard about His Highness the Prince who saved the town, haven't you? He'll bring sunny days back to the town, and the whole country, too. We just need to do what we can until then, okay, honey? You know who will really save this town, though? Adeni. Go to Adeni and be like, all right, I need you to work overtime. Pray to get rid of this weather everywhere. Barden's been saying all around town that he supports you, Mr. Prince. You and Barden are friends, right, Mr. Prince? Make sure to be nice to him, okay?
This is the only one left, isn't it? How did I anyone? Yeah!
Well, isn't that nice, Your Highness? Looks like the city's on your side. But what a puny little town support do for you anyway? What a waste Lady Joanna's life. Way to waste it. He's right next to the people that are like... it's fine. He's not killing anyone yet.
Hey!
General Barden's in high spirits. Wants his guards to work with the townsfolk, helping each other make it through this bloody awful time. The general really knows how to have faith in people. It's a true talent of his, don't you think? I do. Too right. Aye, you understand him well. Next part's up to us. You save our home, and now we've got to make it count.
Please.
You wouldn't know from looking at the sky, but this town is otherwise nice and calm. All thanks to you, mate. The reason this town still got order is all because of the peace of mind we got from you saving us. We know you'll be Luis, and that lets us live each day earnest and true.
What are we to do?
We've deployed every guard we have across town and Kriganti Castle. We may not stand a chance against Luis, but we're doing what we can. The city supports you, Your Highness. As long as you're here, we'll ensure your safety. Take this. I'd really like you to have this. One Martiran's way of saying thanks.
What are we to do?
Thank you.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Gives me so many free items, all the way to the end. Right, nothing
All
here.
right,
Nothing
All
here.
Let's go.
All right, then.
Let's
No
go.
one to talk to here. Here, though,
What's happened?
there's not many, but this town's still got a few Luis supporters. Can't believe how utterly ungrateful that lot is being. But Barden and the townspeople are united and trying to change their minds. We're all doing our best to get this whole city behind you.
What do you want to know?
I have to check every informant on the way because
Pleasure
reasons.
to see you.
Nothing new from them.
All right, then.
Okay,
Let's go.
off to Brilehaven. And I'm forgetting to do something very important.
This weather is dreadful.
Charge my controller.
This weather is dreadful.
There we go, I think. Okay, we're good. Alright. Ah, it's you. Oh, to think I would be able to meet His Highness the Prince. Hey, wait, that dog, it's Glaudel's. Oh, I didn't even notice. You know this pup then. I picked up this sweet boy while he was in a bad way down by the harbor. You picked him up? I did. He'd been abandoned there, all covered in wounds. Now, what craven soul would do such a thing?
Yes.
Well, the thing is, I can still see the signs of melancholization, but don't you worry. None. I studied all that at the Mage Academy. I've taken all the appropriate precautions to keep the Magla from having negative effects on him. You're sure? Well, as long as you're confident he won't attack you. Attack? Don't be ridiculous. He's a gentle soul. I'm sure his previous owner loved him very much. No.
It was all in vain.
Normally, I'd try to reunite him with his real owner so he's not stuck with some feeble old fellow like me. But with the world as it is, I fear the worst. So I'll do my best to take care of him by myself. Yeah, a lot's happened between us and Glaudel, but none of it was Hector's fault. He's just an innocent dog, and we'll have to atone for what we did to him someday. The magic did that to him. We didn't do anything. Hey, it looks like you're still in one piece. Still planning on fighting against Lord Luis?
What?
Lord Luis, you were a candidate, weren't you? Why are you taking his side? The way things are, what other choice is there? I just want to see the free country I dreamed of. Unless, of course, you had the power to make that happen, but you don't, do you? Oof. Roger, how dare you? Everything's getting really weird around here, but it's all right. We know you can fix this, mister. My friend, my mom, my dad, and everyone in the neighborhood are cheering you on, mister. You can do it. Well, he kept his promise to us. Let's make sure we live up to his expectations. I forgot what quest I did for him. Oh, God. Truly, Lord Luis is far lovelier than Milo. His burning ambition fills me with such passion. When I look upon this sky, knowing it was Lord Luis's creation, it suddenly feels so romantic.
Why did this happen?
For God's sake, bloody hell, as if the king's face up there weren't bad enough. Nothing but red as far as the eye can see. What color's up next? Piss yellow? If you see piss yellow, run. It's tornadoes.
I'm just...
This is the end for the church, isn't it? Those sanctors just abandoned their believers and made a run for it. Where's the sanctity in a church refusing to help people in need? Those hypocrites ought to change their name to the corruptest church.
I'm just incredulous. Whoa!
I don't know what mask. I need to write down that list as well.
Just can't believe it.
Lord Luis has freed us from our bonds. The voice of the voiceless shall be heard at last. It's our turn now. No longer will we be denied our money, our power, our freedom.
It's true. Oh, damn.
Oh, it's always my worst predictions, which are cordial enough to come true. The city's chock full of Louis supporters. And I can understand why you don't trust the prince, but that doesn't excuse mindless violence.
What's the world coming to?
Wait. Oh, I thought I heard a beetle.
It will be Lord Louis before too long.
I do feel like the music for this section, like this whole act, should change. Something a little more... Like, this is upbeat. I turned it down a little, so it's pretty quiet, but it's too not fitting for that. You know, we need Clock Town on day 3 kind of music. Just make this a little more demented.
How did this happen?
This can't be happening. Why? Who did this? I'll never forgive them. Never. I'll tell you who didn't do it.
There's a dilemma.
An Elden King Prince supporter.
I guess it's over then. I can hardly think on it. I'm just incredulous.
Even the loading screen's got very tinted.
What do you think?
Tinted red. No, don't be on the sword. And we're good on that. Every time I jump on the sword, I like shoot past all the NPCs I'm trying to talk to.
Well then.
Stormy Sea Ring. Do I have one of those?
Can we talk?
I do. Give me a minute. Oh. Always deal criticals during storms. I don't think that's going to be... I try to avoid storms, so I don't really need multiple of those on me. Hey, Prince, you better stop opposing Louis. I'm saying this for your own good. Do yourself a favor and just throw your lot in with someone strong so you can live an unremarkable life. That's what I've done, at least.
Why did this happen? Why did this happen?
And look how happy you are.
Why did this happen?
I'm a soldier. It's true I'm scared, but that kid looks up to me so much I won't let her down. No. At one point, you straight up said it was your daughter. What? Now it's just that kid? I'll protect the peace in the city. I won't allow them to assault the recruitment center. Maybe you just refer to your daughter as that kid? That's weird. Alright, I scored some black market igniters. I gotta think of a target and to turn over for when me mate arrives. The butcher, the armor shop, the general store, oh, and the recruitment center. Those wankers have to keep plenty of coin for bounties, right? What the...
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Just openly talking about that? Am I the only one who wants to say I told you so? I knew he was a threat. I hope you all realize now what a dangerous menace he is. Look around. The city's full of unruly followers inciting riots. Damn it. When will this madness end? Between the turmoil and the king's magic, we just keep getting wrapped up in Uchronia's troubles.
What can I do?
If only we could just be our own independent country, but that's just an idle dream. Remember when you were? It certainly is, but we can't just pretend this is someone else's problem at this point. We must be resolute to denounce Louis and all he stands for. Louis's supporters are undeniably a threat, but we've still got His Highness to fight against him. Seems like people believe in me. Sure doesn't feel like it, though.
Well met, you little bastard, you.
Gareth, I've sold all me igniters already, so no point in arresting me now. Let me go. You were distributing illicit goods? You'll throw the whole city into chaos.
So it's you.
Oh, it's you. I heard you saved Virga Island from the threat of the Dragon God.
What?
You're that candidate, aren't you? How do you hear about that island? After losing in the tournament, I took on a solo journey over the ocean. I had no destination in mind. In fact, I was prepared for that to be the end. But then I encountered a boat of people from Virga Island. Those gentle young Mustari encouraged me and escorted me back to this port. Character development?
Right.
You respected young people? That's when I heard the story of how you calmed the Dragon God. Seems I haven't given you enough credit. There are kind and principled people among today's youth, too, aren't there? Young Prince, I wish you the best of luck.
Mm.
Thanks. You've certainly mellowed out compared to before, but we're glad to have your support either way. That, I wasn't expecting Godard to ever change, honestly. That one's actually a bit of a surprise.
Humans.
Wait, anyone back here? No.
Luis, I could see.
Please?
You again.
I guess it's over then.
Damn. I've never seen riots like this in the city before. Even when the whole damn world went to hell, Brilehaven folk always supported each other. That's why I loved it here.
Oh, Martira.
I had previously heard some unpleasant rumors about you, but now, after seeing who you really are with my own eyes, I believe in you. Please, you can't fail. I will do all I can to offer you my support. Wait, where's the escort lady?
Please?
Down to Louise.
Uh-oh. Linda. Lena. Ever since I heard that your gauntlet runner took off to the sky, all of Caden Workshop is all behind you all the way. Just be careful, okay? It seems like a lot. Okay, wait, no, this is the same. Even here in this city, they're cheering glory to Louise. Okay, that's the same dialogue. She just didn't get updated. What?
Get back!
Everyone else is updated. I was happy I could root for someone, and for it all to all turn out like this. If I knew I'd feel this sad, I would have never gotten invested in the first place. Oh, I don't say that. What about the time we spent supporting them together? Wasn't that precious too? Don't give up. It's not over. We have to see this through to the end.
Monster, get back!
Down to Louise.
Please? Hello?
Well, going out of your way to talk to a Mustari like me, I admire your pluck, lad.
Grand, innit?
You piqued my interest, so let me share something with you that I picked up at the tavern. But an old structure called the Forsaken Tower north of here. Yeah. Teeming with powerful monsters and none who step inside. We've been there and back. I hear there's 3 such towers in the world, and apparently the number isn't insignificant itself. Anyway, to look at you, an Elda with a fairy in tow, you wouldn't happen to be the hero who saved the island, would you?
Now what am I to do?
In that case, I think there's something in particular you should hear. Consider this top secret. Apparently there's some sort of legendary monster at the top. I heard it's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. Of course it does. But that's about all I could tell you. Anyone who's looked into it hasn't survived to tell the tale. But considering you dealt with the dragon god and saved our island, if a forbidden power is real, I'd want it to go to a hero like you. I've no doubt the chief would agree, so I'll leave it to you to see if this legend rings true.
Eh?
You want to dive a little deeper into the trial, try the informant.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Do I have to do all 3 towers? Okay, this quest is for 1. It's for the Forsaken Tower, yeah. Okay.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
The more you risk, the more you stand to gain, I should hope. I'll be shoving off now, though. Best of luck. Hold up.
All right.
Forbidden power in the tower, huh? Should we check it out? Did you say fun? That's a higher difficulty than the main story. Ooh, this is gonna lead to some sort of boss. I'm guessing you have to defeat all 3 and then it'll unlock another thing. And that will be probably the super boss. Wait, what was it called? Trial of the Dragon. Is that a reference to Chie's DVD?
Oh, that's what it's come to.
And Julian had his posters up around here until recently. I suppose his time came and went. None of the candidates left can stand up to Luis anyway. All the tournament brought us was a living hell. Okay.
All right then, let's go.
Oh, you're updated. I never imagined you'd turn out to be the prince himself. Is it true? Actually, that hardly matters. It makes a spicy plot twist either way. The man can only wonder what other deeds you have in mind to gild your story. Consider me on the edge of my seat.
Let's not.
Oh, come on. We're the prince.
All right, then. Go.
How is going in there any more sketchy than walking down Grand Trad right now? No one? Do I have the Beatles for him?
What now?
7. Oh, you're kidding me.
Hey there!
Yeah. One more. I got a Dragonfall weapon. That dead sailor over there. Wasn't he a regular fighter at the Coliseum? Yeah, I think I recognize that Parapus too. Should we run?
Is it Luis after all?
I killed you so easily. When me mate died, you just looked down on us and laughed. What the hell? There's why is no one actively arresting them? We're just standing around watching people kill people. Jesus. Oh, god damn it. I have to do this too, don't I? What was I at? For 2. Okay. I need to do 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So I have 5 Coliseum days to do. For sure. But I can do nighttime, so it's 1, 2. Technically, I could do it in 3 days. That puts me at like 14 days. Okay. Right. 15, because I got to include the Forsaken Tower. Right.
Let's head there right away.
What are you pine?
Oh, you do have something new. Interesting. I'm good.
Let's go.
Nothing.
Let's go.
All right, then. Let's go.
There might be a guy in here. My job is to protect the city, whether that be from thieves or beasts. But lately it feels like I've been protecting it from its own people. Makes me wonder, who am I truly defending when I raise my weapon? Can't imagine all those young soldiers ever imagine turning their lances against their own.
All right, then. Let's head there right away.
I hear ya.
I beg your pardon, but you have business with me.
From that day that tournament began, I knew trouble was brewing. The diversity of tribes, religion, and cultures in this country, it was never something Forden could have suppressed with force. Even the food in this establishment is rooted in a culture that can't be replaced. This diversity is the country's essential, endearing asset. Does His Highness the Prince understand how invaluable it is? Well.
If Luis wins the crown, hey, mister!
Hey, Mom, can we go home? It's not safe out here, and you drank too much ale. Would you shut up? I hardly drank anything. Besides, nothing matters now anyway. Mom, stop. You said if we are not quite quiet, we'll be eaten by a Goborn, didn't you?
You are.
Oh, God. Bad parent. Bad parent detected. Why not accept it already? Once Luis becomes king, all the hooligans in town will finally shut up, right? Then we can go back to our old lives.
If Luis wins the crown, what will become of us?
My young lad, or rather, you're the prince now, aren't you? Good to see you again. But between you and me, a lot of Luis supporters come here now. Never seen so many drunken brawls. Sorry, as I am to say it, I'm not sure it's wise for you to be here. Damn.
If Luis wins the crown,
Fancy a bit of
what
info?
will become of us?
What is this?
Hey!
Forsaken Tower, something's happening. Do you know anything? The reckless type, are you? I like that. Unfortunately, I don't have any reliable info. How about a legend, though? Trial to obtain a forbidden power. Apparently, to pass, you have to fight a ferociously mad bastard of a beast. Long, long ago, a traveler returned from the tower and told this tale. According to him, the monster there is an enormous beast unlike any in this world. It takes any attempt to ward against its attacks as an affront, and the devastating blow and retribution is a terror to behold. And that's all I know. Not to mention of what it, no mention of what it looks like or anything. Might just be a load of bold bollocks. Anyway. Anyway, no one believes in such fairy tales these days, but it's true that something unusual is happening in that town.
Come again anytime.
Anyway, that's all I got. If you want to find out what the trial really is about, you'll have to go see for yourself. Okay.
Want in on this?
The Manor of the Ascendant is another place of these places with the fancy names. You can't get there without flying, so who knows who the hell built it. As it's nearly unapproachable, most folks forget it exists. However, recently I heard a creature with a bounty placed on it fled there. The Coco Mordos. You ever heard of Cocosados? It's similar to one of those. Like Cocosados, it prefers prey soft and squishy, so it'll try to reduce your defense.
That's between us.
You better prepare ways to harden your defense and use them often. Thankfully, it's weak to ice too. As long as it doesn't come down from there, you're the only one who can defeat it. Good chance to show off, don't you think? Come back safe? Tell me how to... If you come back safely, you better tell me how it went.
Come again anytime.
Best of luck. Okay. Good that it has like just an obvious, easy weakness. And I think that is everywhere. Yep.
Where to?
Let's go.
I don't... Oh god, this is unfortunate for... All the way down here even.
Hey, mister.
Maybe one day we can make gallant runners run right here on the island. If I had a gallant runner, I'd use it to go to places like that big city, Gran Trude.
Hello.
Our chief didn't become king, but his actions did lead us to meet you. And with your help, we have a chance of realizing the ideals of we all hold dear. I swear, I hear... Oh my god! This time it was legit. I heard a beetle. I was like, it's just a frog. It's just another frog in the distance or something. With the sky the way it is, should I hold off on fishing for a bit? The island will be okay without my catch. Don't worry, we're not as weak as we used to be. We will endure. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, during nighttime. I was like, I have a quest and it didn't appear in there. It's at nighttime. Okay, we'll do that for sure at nighttime.
If I may.
No, I'm glad to see you. How are your comrades? Even now, I'm not worried. You taught me that if we just cooperate with each other, we'll find a path forward. I believe in you and your camaraderie. I'm mostly confused because I've heard that this is this quest does not pass time, and I should have done it before. Because I was talking to my friend and I'm like, yeah, I finished that quest. It was a really good follower rank, and they're like, did you do the follow-up quest? I'm like, no. I'm like, why? It doesn't pass time. Sad day.
Welcome.
I should have done it right away. Thanks to you, fish. 10. Oh, 10. That's too expensive to care.
Yeah?
This country's in turmoil. Let's do what we can to ensure our island doesn't share the same fate. It's strange. Until recently, I never would have thought that way. But that's exactly why I'm glad outsiders came to our island. I love this island is just not touched by like Luis supporters. This is like the only good place right now. Look at this view. Terrible to behold, isn't it? I am working to spread the word that you're a worthy candidate. It's slow progress, but I'm doing my best to change things for the better. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Hey, the sky's red, the air's awful, and the people are weird. This is a total nightmare. Agreed. As far as the messes go, this is the messiest. Though I guess there are at least some people who haven't succumbed to anxiety. Hey, man-child with the fairy, you two sure get along well, don't ya? That's it. Oh, I remember now. When I saw him on the island, I kept getting this feeling and it just hit me. Remember that story about the king and queen? They're dead ringers. If you follow the story, the man-child would be a king and the fairy is the queen. Ugly. What was her name again? Beats me. Just like that, they were gone. What if the lady talking to us, it's not his mom, but actually the fairy queen of legend?
Yes.
You don't have any more queens, honey? The dragon god's priestess and the one who destined to slay dragons. Your arrival on her island was fated. So now Yufa is fighting with you against forces that threaten this world. You must take courage and pass down the correct version of history to our descendants.
Oh, what'll I do?
I wonder if the rain from this red sky is having any ill effects on our crops. We are largely self-sufficient here on this island, but if something were to happen to our supply... I'm relieved to see you well. Thanks to you, the island is still safe. Our people may fear Louise may assault even this village, and they aren't wrong to be scared. Please don't judge them too harshly.
Oh, it's you!
Can we talk?
I'm just gonna... These aren't actually good, but it's a chance to appraise something.
What'll it be?
I need quite a few of these, but one I know for sure I need is a fairy. I mean, I have the list written down, but I need that. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to go into more in a minute.
Not serious.
Let's not be pessimistic about Louise by assuming Louise will win. We've seen true heroes fight now. Very much agreed. They taught us the importance of thinking for ourselves, so let's emulate their example.
Oh.
Right.
What's it now?
Oh, seed seller, right.
A Louise victory with plunge?
You go this way first. Chief Ademi said the sky will go back to normal soon, and I believe him. We just gotta stay calm and not be scared. Time has come for this country to face a long-denied truth, and this may be a good opportunity for the people to enact real change, to connect, to fight, whatever it takes to turn things around. If I could, I'd lock Luis up in this prison on this island, but I should focus on what I can do. Can't turn a blind eye to our problems. I think he'd just melt the bars and blow up the island.
A Louise victory would plunge this world into chaos. Hello there.
You have a quest? Hello there. I apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our true traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers. The second tower, scattered throughout our country.
Whoa.
A tower like that one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar. Oh, is that so? Then that makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the Towers 3. Three trials for 3 towers. Upon the hero who proves thrice worthy, a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, and each will with their own trial. And then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great unprecedented power. Nature of this is unknown. However, judging by the description of worthy hero, I sense these are trials of not only sheer strength, but honor and other like qualifications. Trials seek worthy power, overcoming confers one with honor. Somehow it reminds me of the royal magic. Yeah, maybe? I dread to think about what would happen if Louise obtained it. I'd much prefer it in your hands, but what do you think? Will you undertake them?
What do you do?
One tower is apparently south of our island here. It's called the Spire of Blind Faith, and it's known by some of the islanders. But for precise information, ask an informant. I hear there's a monster that's taken up residence there, so it might not hurt to go in with a bit more protection.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Thank you.
As for the remaining 2 towers, Mustari living outside the island might know something about them.
Let's check.
We've got a good handle on the story. Mustari outside the island are rare, so it leaves a pretty strong impression when we do happen to meet one. No, have you? I have a few methods of learning about things beyond the island's purview, so I've asked certain people to act as my eyes and ears.
Be careful.
To be frank, I believe these trials will be dangerous. The books even say countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. And that's why I wanted to inform you.
Again.
Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortune in battle. And I hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power that you can use for the good of the world. I wonder what it is. I have no idea. Oh. Oh, you guys were already in here. This is the history of the towers, though. We'll read about that when we actually do them, though.
Hey.
Yeah, I would like to talk.
We haven't much time.
Sky is an ill omen. We're in the midst of disasters, many. I can feel it through my staff. Please tell me about the country and Yufa. Yufa.
Yufa.
Ah, so the sick people are safe. Can I just talk to him about our follower rank? I'm so relieved to hear it. And to hear that Yufa fought admirably. But I have to say, about that Sanctor you defeated, he reminds me a little of my old self. We can learn from his mistakes. He was so obsessed with trying to protect believers, he lost sight of his own faith. A similar thing happened to me for a time, but I will make absolutely certain it never happens again. Still, Yufa's made it quite clear. There's no need for me to worry over her any longer. Her actions surely earned her the respect of those Sanctus believers. I will simply have faith and wait for her safe return.
Hey, we haven't much time.
Country.
Yes.
Actually, I heard about you being turned into a human, and I saw what happened to the King's Rock. But don't worry, my faith in you will not waver. I'm just glad you made it through safely, my prince. Luis will have to do much better than cheap tricks like that to fool us islanders. We'll always be on your side. Now you're going to fight Luis for real, aren't you? I'll make sure Yufa's safe. I appreciate it, but please take care of yourself first. She and I were already prepared for whatever may happen. Actually, could you tell her something for me? Yufa, you are the pride of our family. That's all I need. She's more than capable of all the rest. Oh. The sky is such a sinister color. I know it's a bad omen, but I can't help but be entranced by it. The more brilliant the color, the harder it is to ignore. Same with the people who shine the brightest. Right, there's a guy up here.
Well now, what are we on about?
Do not worry about the people of this island. Some have grown more fearful, but their trust in you is unshakable. I will protect the chief in this island with my life, even if I must fight Luis to do it. Well, I suppose you're the one who will actually be crossing swords with the blackguard. I pray for your victory. Thank you. I feel like he's already said that to me. Man, this episode's getting long and we haven't done anything. Oh, right. That's your house. My neighbor's child has lived nearly her entire life under this ominous red sky. How sad a thing that is, to not know the natural beauty of the sea and sky. How I long for peace, if only for that child. We have heard a disaster on our island and our child is born healthy. Things are looking up, and now Luis has thrown the world into chaos. Is it too much to ask for our child? Okay.
That's enough now.
Okay, we've already read that. He's updated about their child, but they aren't.
Whatever should I do?
There seem to be a fair few who have put their faith in Luis simply out of admiration for his strength. Having said that, I'm sure your brand of strength will get you through to the people as well. I have faith in you.
The sky's
Can't see
angry
a single good option here. What in the blazes?
King's Rock tells the sad story of just how many people believe in Luis's promises. Do they not see the same foreboding sky? Perhaps those of us with the third eye are more in tune with the ominous Magla. His Highness and Lady Yufa's ideals are failing to reach the people. How frustrating. I understand the sentiment, but panic would be the most dangerous thing we can do now. Let us have faith in him.
Oh.
Right. The royal magic is attuned to our collective feelings. We need to stay strong in our beliefs. More than anything, I trust Lady Yufa and the heroes who saved our island. Together, we can build a brighter world. They continue to believe in us.
Can't see a single good option here.
Oh, I've already talked to you. Two more? Three more? I've been hearing that Luis has got the better of you in Grand Trad. And I must say, now that I've got a look at you, you look stronger than ever. Well, just what I'd expect from a hero. Don't worry, we're not so ungrateful as to defect to Luis after all you've done for us. We're your allies forever. No, travelers, I'm glad to see you safe. But please, can you tell me what's happening? The sky has darkened to a terrible red. Is Lady Yuva safe? We're as well as can be expected. I am truly glad to hear that. I wish there was something we could do to help, but it would seem the only ones who hold the power to stop this disaster are you travelers. Despite this chaos, that thought brings me some peace. Even in a time like this, we have heroes we can believe in.
Hiya.
Strange how we've gotten all these allies on our island, yet the biggest face on the rock is Luis's ugly mug. So many different people, we Mustari are few, and not too long ago I felt we were too few to change anything.
All right then, let's head there right away.
Can't see a single good option here.
There. I don't like to drink, but the red sky is so depressing. It makes me want a sip or two. No, it's not as if drinking changes anything. Even the drunks here at the tavern know that.
Can't see a single good option here. Fancy a bit of him?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Ah, you heard about the Spire of Blind Faith from the chief, did you? I'll tell you what I know about the trial. As you've heard, no one really knows too many specific details. It would help if anyone who ever went ever came back. But it's said that a long time ago, there was a man who fled from the tower, and with his dying breath he scrawled these words. The beauty of the purple flames invites only death. Should you fall for their temptation, it is your life that will turn to ash. Doesn't read like a will, so we assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means with any certainty. The man was clearly haunted, so something in that tower must be truly terrifying. I interpret it as a strong suggestion that you would need protection from fire to go in. Certainly couldn't hurt.
Come again anytime.
That's all I know. I can't imagine anything called a trial would be easy, but I have faith in you. That also sounds like potential purple flame equals charm? Fire that charms? Maybe.
We stand behind you, Lady Yufa.
Okay, you're all the same.
All right then.
Let's go. Okay?
Oh, you gonna talk up the weapons here?
Pardon?
The red sky. This red sky, does it qualify as a natural disaster? It feels like a calamity that could swallow the world. If someone can restore normalcy, I'm sure they'd be treated as a hero for ages to come. And no doubt the hero's weaponry would be passed into legend. Perhaps I'm bearing witness to the birth of some legendary arms myself right now.
What have we got here?
No, you are not.
All right then, let's head there right away.
Hey!
Hello.
I can't believe what's happened to the sky. I hear it's red everywhere, even outside the island. At least no matter what changes outside, the lovely scent in here never fades.
All right then. Let's go.
All right. I gotta do more thing quick. Hold on. You get 2 pets in 1 episode.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Right there. I should write these down. I'm definitely getting Elementalist, though. That is all of those. I need to write these down for sure. I will get Swordmaster. Oh, Samurai or... Okay, Pugilist Brawler. Oh, I can do this. That'll be a good mask. Same with Martial Artist. Especially if it carries over the passive. That would be a good one. Trickster mask. I don't even have Trickster unlocked for anyone. General? All right, and then let me craft these and then I'll write them down. Okay, first of all, what do I want? I want magic that repels physical attacks. Okay, so this is a buff. That would be good. But this also, AoE ice inflicts frostbite. Black frost, I would just want in general. I wonder if this is Lucifer. It's just called Fallen. It's gotta be Lucifer. Deity, just deity? I wonder, conch shell? Oh, is that gonna be like Gabriella or something? Gabriel, not Gabriella. Okay, that uses divine. This uses divine. This uses night. Light magic inflicting days. Oh man, I have to go for these two. I get the most benefit out of them right now because they get 2 moves. If I go for pentagram, I can only do one thing. Oh, is that Azura? And there's Black Frost. Hell yeah. Okay, I gotta write some stuff down. All right, that was a pretty extensive list. I had to write down like, I need a Hierophant in Justice for this, and then right here I know I need a Mage Knight, so I had to do 2 Hierophant and 2 Justice, and I need a Knight here, so I had to write down the mats for that, and I got a whole list figured out now. On top of the talismans that I need, which now when I go to a store, I can look at the list and be like, okay, this is what we need. I can't really afford to buy any talismans though.
Where to?
I will go buy this though. The guy is on here. I will buy just one of the masks because you can only buy 1 a day from him.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
We, out of this list, the only thing I need is an Empress mask.
I'm off.
Thank you. All right.
All right then. Where to?
And I'll check back tomorrow. Next is, well, last is this place, which this is going to be quite long, but I might as well put this all in here instead of just randomly doing this zone later. Ooh, now he's officially dead. No one would be bothered by one more dead Parapus, he said. Why is every aspect of someone's life determined by tribe? This world is so broken, it's all so wrong. Ooh. Rip, sir. I was hoping that someone would grab him, bring him into the city. No, he just died out there.
Closure, oh closure.
Oh, someone, by the grace of God, save me. Closure.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
There's something gone wrong with the people in town. Suddenly all out for blood. What the devil's going on? I don't know. There's a forest called the Abandoned Path not far from the city. Long ago, some elderly were abandoned there purely to cut down the number of mouths to feed. Entry to the forest was forbidden because monsters began to appear, but watching Luis's supporters got me thinking about that place again. All they're doing is calling the nobles and clergymen as societal undesirables. Are those kinds of sacrifices truly necessary for people to survive? Ooh. Now you're really thinking.
But that...
Luis's supporters are running amok, rioting the place as they please. How many have we apprehended today? Damn it. What more do these hoodlums intend to take from us?
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
I guess it's over then.
There's some people over here usually. Nope, they've moved on. They're gone.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Can't believe it.
Call me mad, but the monolith looks intimidated by these ominous skies. Though perhaps it's my own fear that's making me see it that way.
Belongs to Lord Luis.
Sorry, soldier, your precious Forden and Saint are swimming with the fishes now. Or perhaps, don't tell me you've decided to join that human prince? Silence, I'm not handing the city over to you lot of bloody barbarians.
That sky looks proper angry.
Is that blocked out? It is. Alright, how's it looking over here? Oh, the third tower.
So that's what.
Ah, now of all times. With knowledge of the tower finally in hand. Oh, whoa, such as woe is me. Did he say tower? Probably the same tower that Denny was talking about, right? And Elda with the fairy. You wouldn't happen to be the heroes who saved the island, would you? 1,000 pardons. I had gotten excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a Mustari researcher, you see, conducting an academic investigation of the island's folklore. Within them, the one thing that draws my interest lately is the legend of 3 towers. I finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of them, the Tower of Insolence, just north of this very town.
What shall I do?
However, it seems the tower is a monster's den, positively infested, as it were. Given my current fortitude, I've regretfully had to put the requisite fieldwork on indefinite hold. Yarg. Indeed, this must be the trial of the tower, spoken of in the old tales, the one which grants forbidden power to whomsoever completes it. Oh, but inspiration has struck me like lightning. It occurs to me that perhaps indeed the hero who saved the island might well have the hardiness to complete it. If there really is such forbidding power to be obtained, I'm sure it's safer in the hands of the illustrious hero.
Splendid.
So I suppose that having heard such astonishing tales, you're curious as to the veracity. Is it certifiably true, or is it as tall as the highest horizon your mind can conjure? Well, there's but one way to know for certain, and that's to walk your way to the highest point of the tower. Oh, and do ask an informant.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Thank you. Quite glad of the endeavor of the tower is in the hands of one so capable. I'm beaming, in fact, that it's the hero's charge. And with that, I take my leave. Even further research awaits me. Fare thee well.
That sounds right.
You talked up that tower enough to get me curious. We should look into it if we have time.
How did this happen?
It should have been obvious that things would turn out this way if Luis managed to gather more support. Yet, we still failed in our duty to prevent it. I failed to defend the citizenry impartially. Have we incurred some divine wrath for our sins? This path is now acting as an evacuation route for the Opera House. It is our sworn duty to help protect the townsfolk from rioters along the way. Of course, if they break through at Dio Franco Street, the evacuation shan't make a difference, but even so, I place my trust in my monk brethren, and hold the line here. This whole city's in a frenzy. This might be it for Altabury. But to make such a fuss, they must have been at a tipping point.
What is it?
Honestly, why is everyone so hot and bothered out here, when they could be hot and unbothered in there? With all that's happened, the hot spring is certainly much less crowded now. You can even enjoy a relaxing soak under the stars, so do come back if the fancy takes you. That is a good line. Does he even get paid for that?
Oh, cripes.
Devout Sanctus are prime targets for Luis and his minions. How ironic that the safest thing I can do now is sequester myself in the city slum. I've heard that. Yeah, okay. Just read your dialogue twice.
Yeah. The sky. Can't be.
Excuse me, could you possibly be the prince? There are all manner of unpleasant rumors floating around, but I don't believe a word of them. In truth, I've had my eye on you since the exhibition. And then, after learning that your lineage was as remarkable as your deeds, I knew for certain you were worthy of being the next king. To show my appreciation for you, Your Highness, I have prepared a special promotion of sorts. I call it the Warm Heart, Full Wallet Hot Springs Campaign. You have but to bathe in a hot spring, Your Highness, and you'll receive a reward. If you put some of the hot spring water you bathed in into this vial and bring it to me as proof, I'll have 30,000 reeve to give to you. I was so confused by what... Okay. Is that acceptable? You're gonna sell my bathwater? So you're just gonna pay us to take a bath? That seems weird. Shady even.
Too much to take?
Why, His Highness works so hard to save his people. I just want him to have a moment to relax and to offer a little extra monetary support. That is my sole desire. Will you accept this vial? I don't believe you, but...
Just sublime.
My word, such kindness. It is an honor to know you believe in me. The hot springs is here, underneath Blue Sky Bridge. A bit gloomy, I know, especially being that it's only open at night. But the baths are a slice of heaven.
Help me out, would you?
You can always find me here. Please let me know when you've acquired it.
Let's give it a shot.
I don't like this one. You want me to go give you my bathwater. So there's a hot spring underneath the Blue Sky Bridge. Head there if you want to take a bath. Why did I agree to that? I mean, I had to. But why? Sanctism deserves this. That I feel this way is perhaps a sign I'm no longer sane. I could picture becoming intoxicated by power and destroying myself. Oh.
Oh, damn.
Reinforcements aren't here yet? We've casualties on hand, damn it. This continues will be overrun by the lawless mayhem of unrestrained impulse.
What am I to do?
It's no use. I can't keep silent about it in good conscience. I did you a favor before, didn't I? And we help each other out in times of need, right? So I need you to keep quiet about how I snuffed out that Sanctist. Did you guys flip? That's the guy who's been like... Okay, I guess he wasn't really a good guy. He just... I don't know how to feel about that one. They've all gone mad. God, what does Luis want? If things carry on like this, we'll end up with a bloodbath instead of a competition for the throne. Oh, we're well past that.
Is it Luis?
Oh, right.
Isn't it?
Oh. Oh, wait. Wait. You're still giving speeches?
Isn't it?
Can I get free eloquence? But I'm not gonna do it.
Is this it?
It's too late. It's too late. I have so much stuff to do. I have to max everything out before I am comfortable with that. Won't the supposed equality of that Luis keeps professing simply make the present inequities more pronounced? I only wish for a world where we Ujifs who have no power can live in peace. Is that too much to ask?
Oh, God.
No matter how fervently we pray, God no longer listens to our voices. I know I have to act if I want to change. Yet still, I wait and pray for God to guide me.
So foolish, it arouses great pity.
Those damn rioters, they haven't the slightest clue how precious my wares are. If anyone deserves the guillotine, it's them. You know, maybe Luis was right after all. The impoverished, the weaker tribes, ought to be eradicated. Nope.
The sky.
Would you look at the sky? Perhaps it's shedding tears of blood because the sadness is so unbearable.
What's the world coming to? The sky.
That's it, now.
You have to believe me, the prince is the real deal. His heart is pure. Upon my honor, he won't abandon you, no matter your race. Maybe, but you won't catch me sinking in with the rest of you when his ship goes down. Sorry, mate, but I'm backing the more likely winner.
We got a mother of all storms a brewing.
No, the whole city knows the same misery I feel. How's that for equality, eh? Oh, vengeance is sweet.
Oh,
stop. Don't do this. The only reason I've made it this far is because you always talked me down from the foolish notions. Mine. You mustn't give up, my darling. Come back and stay with me forever. Oh my god, they just switch places. Damn it all to hell. I was a fool not to listen to you before. This country is doomed. I shall jump from here and bring an end to it all. Please go on without me, my love. You'd leave her behind. You speak as if it's not already too late. But then again, can I really die knowing she'd be all alone? And yes, if she goes absolutely mad when I'm not around. It's true. The two of us can't live without each other. Yeah, it's true. You guys are both crazy.
We got the mother of all storms of
I believe the guy who's talking us up in this corner here is that guy over there.
All right then.
Back to... Oh, no, we're not done here. I forgot. This is the same zone as this one.
What's the world coming to?
Okay, we have... Oh, I need my stuff.
How about...
Give me that vegetable bun. With mugwort. I made so many of these.
Look at...
Exactly.
Thank you. I think I have like 8 now or something. 9.
So that's what it's come to.
Louise's supporters are nothing more than a chaotic horde of desperate to riot. I dare say it's only a matter of time before they ransack this place. Damn it, where do we evacuate the sanctors? The opera house? Or perhaps the church?
Is this it?
Hey, you. You have to help me. We've always done the right thing. I've done nothing to deserve this. What gives paupers the right to hit us like this? Can you really call this a fair world? I mean...
Oi!
No, because they're not hitting you of free will. If they were hitting them of free will, I'd say that's pretty fair.
This is the pit.
But this definitely has to do with Luis.
It's too much to take.
I'm glad that I had the foresight to hand my possessions over to Luis. Had I not supported him, the paupers would all be coming after me. My wife may have left me in defiance, but no matter. All those who oppose Luis are our enemies.
You little... Leave it out, mate.
Blast it, how dare those damn paupers run amok on our sacred grounds before the opera house. This is way beyond anything the army anticipated. We can't possibly contain a riot of this size. Oh, so those greasy nobles are kicking back and enjoying some plays, eh? I'm green with envy. You know, I think they really ought to let us join the party. Once they get out, well, let's give them some real entertainment, shall we? Oh, what a wonderful world we now live in. This is...
Oh, damn.
This is crazy. Blast it. Luis's followers keep coming up the stairs in droves. What do they have to gain from ransacking the opera house? No matter what, we must do all we can to prevent the flame of culture from being doused.
Damn it all. Brilliant.
Hey, look, it's a human prince. Perhaps I'll have the honor of striking you down myself. Don't you realize you're the real villain here for creating turmoil in this country? Just ignore him. Come on, let's go.
Damn it all.
Oh, I'd love it if you tried to hit us and then we just booped. Gone.
It was all in vain.
Okay, nothing out here. There should be like 1 or 2 more guys left, and then we gotta go indoors, and then we're done. That should be the last of NPC updates, daytime, for a while. Could they possibly be doing over at Dio Franco? This rate, okay. It's just the other side of this road, so.
Why?
I've been waiting my whole life for a day like this. That lot deserves to suffer, as we did. The privileges of the birth and social status don't matter anymore. Power is now the only way to advance in this world. In the name of justice, I swear to show the Sanctus the same hell I endured when they killed my parents. I hear ya, but...
Let's head there right away.
Prison is much better justice. Just saying.
All right then, go.
Hey!
Alright, I'm gonna praise this so she stops. Not good.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh my.
I dare say it's the sky that's bringing all the ruffians into town, which means that without proper armor, you won't catch a wink of sleep from worry. Armor is all that can save you.
All right, go.
I don't know if armor will save you.
All right then.
Let's go.
All right, you? Feel odd for asking this now, but how are you doing? Oh. Okay, he's not actually updated. Interesting.
Oh,
that's it.
Just action to undertake.
Even now, I long for wisdom. If only the Mage Academy were still around, I'm confident we could have found a way to resolve the anarchy in this city has been plunged into. We might have been able to do something about this red sky. I'm sure my students and I could have thought of a solution or helped out in any way, really. But alas, those opportunities are lost to us. There is nothing left for an old man like me to do but wither away helplessly.
Which action to undertake?
Yep. There is nothing left to do but laugh. The red sky, the pretender king, the human prince. Surely nowhere in the world could be as mad as our country is right now.
No harm in just listening.
That.
Keep this to yourself.
I hear something truly formidable has appeared in the Tower of Insolence. It's been going around among those of us with info. But the rumors are all based on legend, so naturally I'm somewhat skeptical. Do you mind telling us what you know? I pride myself on information being factual, so know what I'm about to tell you is merely speculation on a legend. A very long time ago, there was a man who returned from the tower. Can't speak of the veracity of the statement, but he claimed a foul miasma-ridden body none can pierce, and a glare that will curse you, your children, and your children's children. Okay. Pierce can't use Pierce, and uses Hex moves. He left this mysterious message and then vanished. Just what did he see in there, I wonder? Logically, perhaps it refers to a monster immune to all attacks that curses its enemies. And yet I merely offer my interpretation on an ancient legend. I feel like I'm disgracing my reputation just telling you a tale.
No harm in just listening, you know.
Still, I have to admit, I'm curious about what's actually in the tower. Do tell me if you find out. Just don't do anything that'll get you killed. According to my sources, it's true that a monster has appeared at the abandoned path. As you may know, that's the forest where a group of people were said to have been abandoned, all for the sake of reducing the amount of mouths to feed during the famine. That story is merely a rumor, and even if it were true, it all happened a long time ago. Despite that, people still avoid going near that place. That may be why no one noticed the monster until recently. The beast is an Ordemos, and it appears to have made that area its new home. It's a bipedal giant that becomes absolutely unmanageable once it goes berserk. When it builds up its strength, its attacks become absurdly powerful. After it powers itself up, you have to prioritize dispelling its power. Do so, and it'll overextend itself, making it become weak. Seems like it's weak to dark, however, it repels electric, so don't bother with that. Thankfully, there are no villages in the area, but it's only a matter of time before it makes its way over to a populated area, so please eliminate it. Okay.
What more can I do?
Well,
thank you.
I'll not loiter in a storm.
Oh, but which action to undertake?
With that, I think we're done. That was really long. I am out of breath. I've literally talked for 2 hours straight, with very little break in between. Ooh. I'm going to rest up, and then we're going to continue this in the next one. We're hanging out with Barden to max his rank out for sure. First. And then I have no idea where we're going. We're gonna do everything eventually. I couldn't tell you. I have no plan, and I think I like it that way this time around. We have so many days that I'm just gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. So that's it for this. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.